NSFW, what happens in real-life sex that you never see in porn? In porn, for some reason, touching anywhere remotely near the clitoris sends a woman into paroxysms. Cramp. Having to awkwardly grab a cum rag without spilling cum everywhere. Don't call your girlfriend that. The laughing, joke-making, meme referencing, hand-wandering that's ticklish, etc. The disappointment. Watch the vid of Mia Khalifa and the fan who won contest to her. It's like a gigantic train wreck of cringe and disappointment from start to finish. Pubes that should have been trimmed a week ago. I'll do it tomorrow. Having to stop and move down the bed because we moved up and were banging our heads on the headboard. We were laughing. Pussy farts. Never seen that in porn. Having your arm or hand cramp while you're fingering a girl. Not everyone enjoys the taste and smell of semen. Also trying to hold in a fart during sex, only to let out one huge one when you come. Surprisingly, there are way less lemon-stealing whores in real life. How about the old "hey, I don't bend like that"? The awkward moment of downtime between making out, foreplay and sex. When condoms are grabbed and put on. It lasts forever. Stopping to see what the dog is freaking out about in the other room. Meanwhile, dog barking to see what owners are freaking out about in other room. I kept banging my head against the wall because of poor positioning but kept going anyways. So I'm thrusting from below and my head's going thump, thump, thump against the concrete wall with zero shits given. An actual female orgasm. The kid's knocking on the door to tell you something inane. MA, that weird cat's back. Just sticking it right in. No lube or foreplay. This evening my girlfriend's dog had a seizure while we were having sex. The punchline is he was on the bed with us and he, as he often does with seizures, peed himself. It sprayed right on my girlfriend's arm and our pillows. Currently doing laundry SMH. Queefing. Talking about your plans for tomorrow during the act. The sweat. Jokes and laughter. The surprising amount of air that somehow makes its way into the vagina and is subsequently forced out by pushing on the tummy. Also, "Hey, I'm gonna get some water real quick. You want some?" With a hell yeah response. Stay hydrated, kings and queens. Cat being jealous. Jumping on the bed and making a fuss, wanting to somehow be a part of it. Having to stop for a moment to grab him, carry him out of the bedroom and closing the door. Having to endure constant meowing behind the door. Eye-rolling at each other before proceeding. Saying sorry. That was it. How often the dick actually slips out of the vagina, lol. It happens quite a lot. Female POV. You always see from the guy's point of view, looking down as he's getting his cock sucked. But I've yet to see the female point of view, looking up at the guy, with the cock hanging right there. I'm sure it exists somewhere, I just haven't seen it. Personally, I'm glad I can't see my dopey ass mug when I'm getting into it. It's like when you're about to nut to a video and the camera rests on a fantastic shot, and just as you feel the nut come and it just smash cuts to a close-up of some dude with a shitty haircut and uneven teeth panting and grunting with a look on his face like he can't tell what that smell is, but he's pretty sure it should offend him, and all of your hard work goes limp quicker than a fainting goat. ... What was I talking about? Anal is always so clean in porn. This is because they fast and get enemas ahead of time. The moment where you both just decide to stop despite no one orgasming, because you're too exhausted to move anymore. Stopping and throwing on some clothes to quickly answer the doorbell because this is the third time the UPS man has attempted signature delivery of that awesome package you have been expecting, and you don't want to drive the 10 miles into the industrial quarter to pick it up from the warehouse tomorrow. Your elbow is hurting me. Move backwards. You're putting too much weight. You're on my hair. I never see people stop mid-stroke because they suddenly have to fart. I hate it. Don't want to fart mid-sex. don't really want to stop sex, but the more you move the more likely that something will slip. Hell of a dilemma. Press your butt cheeks together and fart as loud as you can to assert dominance. This guy the cuddles and random talking after you're done while you catch your breath with the fan on and your legs open. Spend half hour looking for her other sock or random clothing article just to find it under a pillow. The girl I was with had an asthma attack and an orgasm at the same time. Oh god, don't stop and find my inhaler right now is a confusing set of instructions to receive in a 60-second span. Snuggling. The kid comes in because she couldn't sleep. Pets being voyeurs and or jumping on the bed to check out what's going on. Your feet are bloody freezing. Why am I even scrolling through here? Being kneed in the vagina. The actual orgasm faces that no one would want to see. Dated a girl who, when climaxing, would exclusively grab a fistful of my hair then bury my face into a pillow and hold it there while saying don't speak. I was cool with it at first until I realized she can only come when she doesn't see or hear me. Oof. Nobody ever has any casual conversations and it's upsettingly inaccurate. At least do it to further the plot a bit FFS. The pizza man gives you your pizza and then leaves so you eat pizza while masturbating furiously and crying. The woman having to take a drink because her mo gets dry during a BJ. Falling asleep during. Fell asleep eating my girlfriend out one time. Woke up to her tapping my head asking if I was asleep. Girl once fell asleep while I was eating her out. The waddle to the toilet before the cum drips out. Ow 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 wait. Can you just shift a bit ow? Yes that's fine. Okay let's your hand is on my hair move ow ow ow. Last night I went to slap my girl on the ass while her legs were over my shoulders. What actually happened was I reached around and slapped my balls really hard. The cat trying to stop it. Me. Not wanting to cuddle after because your combined body heat could bake bread and the sweat would hold you together like a bonding agent. The awkward feeling of condoms. We were both virgins, so with neither of us being experienced, there were multiple things that went wrong. It kept slipping out. The condoms were giving us problems, angle issues, etc. We stopped halfway through and finished each other off with our hands and mouths. Also tried 69ing but she kept needing to stop to moan so I didn't really get much attention. Figured we would just take turns on each other so that we wouldn't be awkwardly propped over one another. Truth is, sex is awkward, but there's nothing wrong with being inexperienced. Oh, and also the smell. It's hot at first, but then after a while the stink is gross. Intimacy, like really taking pleasure in your partner's company and in their enjoyment. The cute cuddling and pure happiness of being with the person you love at the end. Me and my boyfriend get so happy after. I'm usually laying on top of him and I'll look into his eyes and we will just start laughing or smiling a lot. Forehead kisses. Maybe some hickeys but that usually turns into more sex even if we were finished before. My girl and I were going at it one day, and I was hitting it from the back. My cat was a wee fluff. 6 years ago. You ever have a small fluff goblin latch onto your sack with tiny dagger fingers, and start biting your family jewels? Arguing over who sleeps on the wet spot afterwards. Just lay a towel down. Yeah WTF. No one thought to get some sex towels. My god you animals just sleeping in your cum puddle. Excuse me, but the correct term is cuddle puddle. The man turning down sex. A few years back I was ramping it up on my wife in the standard missionary position and I all of a sudden felt a sandpaper tongue tossing my salad. Such mixed emotions. My nasty dog now gets locked in the closet as a pre-sex routine. The come run to the toilet after you've finished. Telling jokes and laughing just to hear a moan through the laughter. AMD talking about casual things during sex. How often women accidentally kick their partner while switching positions. I've never seen a woman break a nail in a man's back in a porn. I broke a nail in my husband's back and had to remove it after we were done. I felt terrible. He thought it was awesome. The moment you realize you left the toy downstairs and the both of you look at each other, hoping the other one gets it. Then during the time it takes to go get it, you're maintaining an erection with no stimulation or visual help, so you keep the party going until the toy is back. But then it's low on batteries, so you have to dig out 4 AAs in the drawer next to the bed. Are they new? Or are they old ones you changed out last time? Headbutting or elbowing, going to pick up, throw, whatever someone and a hand slipping dangerously. The cleanup afterwards. And the post-sex. Crazy pee stream. Don't forget to pee afterwards. Yes. You're all sleepy and cozy and maybe it's so cold out of the bed and you're warm against this sexy naked human whose skin feels so nice against yours and you just want to drift off. But no, you need to pee or you'll get a ooty and feel like you're pissing razors out your urethra. Leg cramps, giggles, farting, that sweaty stuck-together sound, intense euphoria on another freaking metaphysical plane with the right partner, normal angles for intimacy instead of for camera angles. People who like each other and can actually stand to be near each other for more than 2 seconds. I was at a swing party. A woman, extremely beautiful and sexy, was surrounded by 6 men. I was watching the scene with my girlfriend at the time. She was moaning about how great this was and let out a fart. My girlfriend and I looked at each other. Did she just fart? My girlfriend asked. Before I could answer, the woman rips another. She was saying, "Oh, this fart feels so good, fart. I want fart. To have you all me." Fart. One by one, the men moved away. When she realized people were leaving, she said, "Why are you leaving? Gas is natural." My girlfriend and I left before the last guy did. I can confidently say that I've never seen that in a porno. Let me go get some lube and a toy. Rummages in closet while butt naked for 5 minutes in awkward silence while trying to find the supplies. Stopping oral to remove a pube from your tongue.